Shopping for our 6-year-old daughter has been one of the most exciting shopping hauls that I have done so far, and I'm really excited to share with you what we have purchased with a budget of $100. So if this sounds interesting to you, stay tuned, give it a big thumbs up because it really does support my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap that bell to get notified every Monday and Thursday, and let's get into today's present haul. If this is our first time meeting, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is Beck and I'm a mom to 4, and I love sharing all the different present hauls that we get for birthdays and Christmas according to the different age groups. I find as the kids are getting older, they're getting easier to buy for because they have interests and their own ideas about what they want. So with Amira, we are shopping with 4 different categories. Now, my first tip to shopping with a budget is plan it out. Don't buy gifts individually because you might buy something that you later regret because it was too expensive or you found something better. So for this year, especially having 4 kids, I shopped online and did a click and collect order through Kmart, and I'm so thankful that I did because it meant that I could see the entire haul that we were blessing her with in one spot, and it was super easy to go pick up because I just arranged a time, went in, picked it up, came home, and now I'm sharing it with you guys. The first category that we shopped for was Lego. Now this is an area of interest that Amira absolutely loves. She went to Osh on the holidays and they did a Lego creating day, and she won the competition for building something using her imagination. And now that there's Lego Masters on television, she's also ignited that passion of creating using her imagination rather than just the instruction manual that comes in the packs. So with that in mind, we have gotten her 3 Lego gifts. Now this is my second tip, is when you are shopping, if they have alternative brands and they have good reviews for those products, pick them up. There is absolutely no reason why you should be spending extra money if you can buy something that is the same product and cheaper. Kmart offers base plates at a cheaper price, and when I read the reviews, all the people who left them said that they were compatible for the Lego brand bricks, and they were a really good alternative. Amira's first gift is base plates. Now this is an assortment pack and it has different colors in it. The pack came with 2 green, which are the grass ones, 1 space, which is gray, a blue, which is water, and a yellowy beige color, which is sand. And she's gonna absolutely love this because she's at that stage of kind of creating villages, and that way she can create her own little Lego world using these base plates. The next gift is to do with storage. As Amira's collection grows, we are wanting to keep them safe and sound, especially from her younger brothers who would probably put Lego in their mouth and not realize that it's a choking hazard. So we've gotten her a storage compartment. There are 16 boxes here that she can sort her Lego bricks into. I know growing up we had a little wooden box that had all of the bricks sorted into their different categories, and it made it really easy when trying to build things using your imagination because you can just go to that area and grab it out rather than having to sift through it. So I'll see how she goes with it. Obviously, as the collection grows, we are going to have to get something bigger, but right now she just has a box with everything dumped into it, and I feel like the box might be good for her to keep her creations in, and this will be good to store the bricks that she's wanting to build with. Then finally, the last Lego related item was probably the most expensive thing of the haul because it is name brand, and we got her a Friends Pet Cafe adoption pack just because the characters are cute and because it has the fact that it's for 6+-year-olds. Now that she's turning 6, we really want to celebrate the fact that she has moved up an age group in Lego building. The next category is stationery. I don't think there's a single 6-year-old girl who isn't into stationery, especially now that they're learning how to write and spell. They love to have special paper or pens or stamps or stickers. So we got 2 things in this category. The first of which is a scented, smelly activity pack. Comes with scented pens, some stickers, and some coloring pages, which Amira will love. During the Christmas holidays, Amira won a coloring in competition and she got a voucher to Smiggle, and one thing that she loved getting from Smiggle were those smelly scented pens. So I think this pack is right down her alley, and once again the box says 6+, which is another another celebration of her turning 6 years old. Now that she's in grade 1, she gets a book club catalog, and the catalog that recently just came home, she circled some things that she wanted, and one of them was this spy pack. And I found, while browsing on the Kmart website, some invisible ink pens. Now these pens are really cool because the ink that they use, you can't see it until you shine that light on, and I know she's going to love writing secret messages, and for us as parents to use our light to see them. Obviously Zoe can't read at the moment, but this is just a fun little present, and the best thing was I think it was only $2.25, which is such an affordable gift that will give her hours of enjoyment. The next category is arts and craft. Once again, I don't think there's anyone in this age group that doesn't love creating things. Whether it's using paints or clay or porcelain, there's so many packs at Kmart because it's obviously something that little girls love to do. Now, because we have 4 kids, I can't afford to sit down and paint with her, and it's hard to get those messy activities. So I wanted to find something that gave her that creative outlet that was really fun for her, and once again celebrating the fact that she is turning 6 years old. And something that I loved to do as a kid was using loom bands to make bracelets and keychains, and that is what we've picked up. And I specifically got the pack that comes in a container because it will keep the bands safe from her little brothers, and it just makes life easier when things are nice and clean. I can envision many an afternoon that she's going to come home from school, have her afternoon tea, and then just sit at the table and make creations to give to people. Her love language of expressing is gifts, and I feel like she's going to make so many gifts for the people that she loves in her life, and it's going to be exciting to see what she can create using these loom bands. Finally, the last category is Big Girl Makeover. Now that Amira is getting more mature, it's really exciting to do these little pamper activities with her. She sees me put on my makeup or paint my nails, and she wants to do the same thing as me, which is so sweet. I have found that with kids' nail polish, because it's water soluble, it dries great, but unfortunately it washes off in the shower. So I've stayed clear away from that product this year, but I have picked up 2 things that I know she is going to absolutely love. The first is some lip balm, and this one is a cat unicorn one. And then finally, because Amira's hair is pretty much as long as mine, washing it is becoming more of an ordeal, and she sees me putting my hair up to do the curly girl method and has always wanted to use a turban, and it's hard for Michael, my husband, to do that with her. So I've picked her up one just like me, and I've also picked one up for Zoe, our other daughter, and that way we can all have the same little hair turban. And these were so cheap, they were only I think $3 or $4. Especially now that we're heading into winter, washing their hair and keeping it off their back is really important because I don't want them getting sick. And so this was a great all-around present to once again do that pampering aspect and celebrate her maturing and becoming a little girl, as well as the practical reasons of keeping that moisture off her back during winter. So that's our gift haul for $100 for a 6-year-old girl. I hope this video has given you some inspiration if you're looking for some ideas on what you can bless your little 6-year-old with. If it has, please give this video a big thumbs up because it really does support my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap that bell to get notified for our upcoming videos every Monday and Thursday, because this parenting gig doesn't come with a rule book, we only have each other. And stay tuned to the end screen where I will put a playlist of all our other present hauls. Bye!